studying injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody's losing.
Good morning, my loves. Welcome to another vlog. It is currently Monday the 12th of May. It is 11:30, so it's a little bit later than I planned in terms of starting this vlog. But what happened was, so I planned in mind I was going to get up a little bit early, which I did. I got up breakfast because I was starving. Not gonna lie, so yesterday we had a barbecue and we had it quite early during the day because in the evening it was going to thunder, it was going to rain, it was going to be quite cool. So we thought if we have an early dinner, late lunch kind of vibe. So we had breakfast, then we had that, and that was the only thing I ate that's the only thing I ate yesterday. Because we did eat quite a lot of food during like the early lunch barbecue kind of thing, whatever you want to call it. This morning I was hungry, so I literally came downstairs. My plan was to come downstairs early in the morning, tidy up the kitchen and make it kind of like very tidy, so I can make an aesthetically pleasing vlog. I really wanted to make, I love when the house is tidy. When the house is tidy, I find myself more productive in terms of filming. Like if there's mess, before I can go and film something, I like to tidy something up or like hide something, just so then like in the background of, I don't know, if I'm talking to you or if we're doing a man charge or anything like that, you're not like getting faced with messy sense. That probably did not make sense, but then I do kind of like to keep it more realistic, and I kind of like to have the mess in the house to show that we actually live in it and it's not a showroom. I do love when people, you know, have really tidy houses, actually lives in that house. I do like that kind of vibe, but then I also kind of like it when, and I prefer it more when people make their house tidy, clean, do make it to the point where it's, if that makes sense, so marks on the wall or plates not being washed. I've just managed to actually sit down with a cup of tea. It is, as I said, it's coming up to 11:30, so normally by now what I would have done was start the vlog around about 9-10 o'clock and do all the chores, all the things I need to do, like all I need to do in the morning in the vlog. So film that, like film me doing that, and then around about 11 o'clock I make myself a cup of tea, and then I drink my cup of tea, chill out for 5, and then I will put, or less than 5, but more than 5, sorry, and then go and maybe make my lunch or go and do something else, go to the shops, that kind of thing, and then obviously eat my lunch, make my mum's lunch, mum will come home, and then the vlog will continue from there. We get up to from the point mum comes home from work, because she works from, I think she works between the hours of 9 and 1. I think it might have changed now to 12. I'm not too sure, because she has got another person. When she first joined, it was just her as a team, and they've realised actually they might need an extra person to do the afternoons or do the to help out with my mum, because it's just her on her. So in my last vlog I mentioned that I put in an order on ASOS for some jeans and some linen trousers. The linen trousers I popped on Friday evening for Dad's birthday meal, and they were so comfortable to sit in. I will leave them down below. I'll actually, when we go and tidy my bedroom together, give it a little bit of a weekly refresh. I will show you before I pop them in the wash my new linen trousers. They're actually my second pair. My first pair I got from Primark, They're a little bit long in the leg and a little bit like these are from Primark. The ones I'm talking about are from Primark, by the way. And they're a little bit wide in the waist, but I love them. They're my favourite linen trousers. They're not. They are. I think they're in the wash pile. I think. I'm not too sure. Mum's done some washing over the weekend, so quite a lot of stuff is actually still in the washing basket to be folded and put away. I think a few of the items need to be ironed. I'm not too sure, but that's why I looked over there. But I did pop on on Thursday because they arrived on Thursday. On Friday, I did pop on these jeans, so they have already been worn, and I love them. I love them. They're my favourite new pair of jeans. So these are straight legs. So if you're very skinny like myself, these are perfect if you like more of a baggy kind of vibe, because they're not too baggy, because I find too baggy makes me feel very, very short. Also in pictures they make me look very short. So they're very comfortable. They're quite long in the leg, which I love, but not too long. So these are called the straight leg ASOS Designs straight leg ones. So they are 28 quid, which is really nice. They've got two nice pockets. These pockets are actually quite tight, but there's a lot of they're quite deep as well. So when you put your phone in, if you're like me and you carry your phone in your back pocket, it just sits perfectly, and it doesn't look like weird or anything like that. I think these are also also unisex. I think these are unisex. I can't remember if I actually just bought them in the men's section or in the unisex section.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out an old pen and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what he wrote. It said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers and you'll find what you've got. Searching for glory. I took out an old pen and wrote in my story. Then I kept walking on down the road. When the time is up, it's time to go. I pray he reads.
Okay guys, I am just about to get into bed. I'm just going to get an early night in. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on Wednesday.